When I checked my draw results for mountain goat, moose, sheep, and bison here in my home state of Wyoming, I was expecting to see the same unsuccessful result that I had in years past. I was absolutely blown away to see that I had not only drawn a bull bison permit, but also drew the one random bighorn sheep tag in arguably the best unit in the state for big rams. I immediately began putting boots on the ground and made this sheep tag my number one priority. I began getting a few leads of a big ram that lived in the same location I had been scouting. I gave him the name Rumor Ram because I was almost convinced he was nothing more than a legend. I mean, how could I have spent so much time looking and not see him? Opening day of archery came, and I started to stalk on another ram I had found while scouting. While stalking in, I glanced over to my right and bedded 70 yards away, under a juniper, was the biggest ram I had ever seen. I wasn't comfortable taking the shot, so we just sat there staring at each other, until eventually he had had enough and he took off. I knew right away that was him. I spent the next several weeks leading up to the rifle opener just watching him and hoping that no one would come into his territory. On opening morning, me and a group of friends went in to hopefully find him for the very last time. Within a few minutes of glassing, we were able to locate him and his band and execute one final stalk, and the rest is history. What an experience. This is some of the footage we were able to take over those last few weeks before the opener, just trying to keep track of the largest ram that I had ever seen and probably ever will see in the wild on public land. That last week before the rifle opener, this ram seemed to want to move a lot. He moved away from the open, burned hillside that he had been for so many weeks before, and moved into the more timbered, steeper draws, which made it really difficult to try to keep track of him. This was my glassing vantage, and this is the stuff that I had to try to find him in every day. And right about here is where he was the day that I shot him.
Wearing a t-shirt all day. Yep. Where'd he go?
Bottom right, I'm on it.
Did he drop or is he still running? I don't see him.
He's in the bunch, and I'll just take over. I can see him.
I can see four. Oh, he's going down. Yep. He's going down.
Up to this ram was nothing short of what I imagined it would be. There was absolutely no ground shrinkage. In fact, I think he grew a little as I got up to him. He is everything I ever dreamed of getting when I got a sheep tag. I am so thankful for all these guys' help. I mean, Randy pretty much did all the work here on field dressing and keeping him out. I did not want to mess anything up, and old Randy is a pro. So thank you guys so much for being there, helping me with everything, helping pack him out. I am so thankful that you guys were there to experience and share in this moment. after what I believe to be my hardest, most grueling, yet one of the shortest pack outs, a few cold beers were exactly what we needed. After I got home and got everything settled, I was able to find a pretty talented wildlife photographer by the name of Greg Bergquist. He had taken several pictures of this ram in years past on the Winter Range. I was able to get the story featured in Eastman's Hunting Journal, and after the 60-day drying period, I got him scored at 185 and 4/8 net. What a stud. Speaking of stud, check out this mount that Living Legends Taxidermy was able to put together for me. This thing is unreal. Definitely will probably always be my favorite mount. Anyways, I had to make something out of this ram in this hunt since I failed to video so much of it. Hope you guys enjoyed.